大家好，我是王老师。While learning Mandarin Chinese on your own, you can always find a lot of material of vocabulary or phrases that only require memorizing. But you will also encounter some concepts or structures that will need a little bit more explanation on what it is and how to use it. That is my passion to create my videos. Today, I want to talk about the concept of 离合词, aka separable words, or verb-object compounds. That sounds very weird, right? And it is actually a very tricky one. So save this video and check it out whenever you feel confused. Let me give you some examples of 离合词, and you're probably already very familiar with them. To eat, 吃饭. To speak, 说话. To write, 写字. To read, 看书. Sing, 唱歌. To draw, 画画. These are some examples of commonly used 离合词. So if you look at these vocabulary, they're all verbs, right? Because those are actions, verbs. But if you look at each character of the vocabulary and try to do literal translation, 吃饭, to eat rice, 说话, to say words, 写字, to write characters, 看书, to read books, 唱歌, to sing songs, 画画, to draw drawings. And we do not translate them like that. So the first thing you need to know about 离合词 is they are verbs. But within the verb, the structure is verb-object. Verb-object. For example, 看书, 看 is to look at. That is the actual verb. 书 means books. That's a noun-object. So 看书, to read, that's a verb. But within this one vocabulary, it is verb-object. So we call it verb-object compound, or 离合词, or separable words. So the second character of each vocabulary, we do not translate it. So it's called dummy words. Dummy words. Second thing you need to know about 离合词 is it's intransitive. That means we do not put anything after it. We literally just put a period, 句号, period. For example, we eat. 我们吃饭. 句号. He is talking. 他在说话. 句号. We cannot put anything after it. Then what if we need to put another object after it? For example, instead of saying I speak, I want to say I speak English. Instead of saying I eat, I want to say I eat apple. Then what do we do? This is actually the third thing that you need to know about 离合词. So whenever we want to add an object, then we are gonna replace the object with a dummy character. So that means to remove, to delete the second character, the dummy word, and then put the object that we want. So to eat, that's 吃饭. To eat Chinese food, 中国菜, right? So that's gonna be 吃中国菜. To draw, that's 画画. To draw a dog, that's 一只狗. So we're gonna say 画一只狗. The last thing you need to know about 离合词 is that it's separable. That's why it is called separable words, right? So that means if you want to add details, you're gonna separate the words and put the detail in between. To sing, 唱歌 sing a lot of songs. A lot, that's 很多. So separate 唱歌唱很多歌 To read, that's 看书 To read Chinese books, we're going to separate 看 and 书 and put Chinese in between. 看中文书 So how do I know if a word is 离合词? Or how do I know if they're separable or not? Well, most likely they are very daily used words, such as like to eat, to read. But there's also one more trick. You can look at each character and see if each character by itself individually make any sense or not. Or you can see if each character can be combined with a different character to become a different word. For example, to exercise 锻炼 锻 or 练 by itself does not make any sense. So it is not a separable word. This is basically the most complicated concept I've ever talked about in my videos. But I do think it's very necessary for you to conquer this part on your journey of learning Mandarin. And here are the notes. You can always pause the video and then process it yourself. Hope this helps. 再见。